name is Cicily, and this is my Louisville Session.
Listen, I was like, ooh.
Hello, yes.
Hey, was this your first time seeing it?
No, I saw it.
Okay.
I did see it. I did.
Just act like it was. Yay!
Yay. Hello, welcome to Louisville Sessions. My name is Erica Denise. I am the Director of Learning and Creative Engagement here at Actors Theater of Louisville, and I'm so excited to have the fabulous Cicily in her building today.
Listen, yes, restrictions, COVID restrictions. Yes. Hey, y'all.
You all just saw Feeling Good by Cicily. Thank you so much for joining us for Louisville Sessions. These are virtual musician sessions throughout Louisville, Kentucky that feature original songs and video. Don't worry, we're going to play it again for you if you missed it. But we're going to, before I get into interviewing Cicily, I do want to offer the following. Actors Theater of Louisville acknowledges that the spaces we occupy sit on the unceded land of many indigenous communities, including the Shawnee, Eastern Band of Cherokee, Chickasaw, and Osage people. We would also like to lift up and recognize the collective struggle and alignment between Indigenous, Black, and Brown people in North America and honor the lives lost and erased over the centuries that have made our current society possible. So with that said, Cicily, let's jump right on into this interview. How are you, my friend?
I am good. That what you just read, that forward, that unseated, I'm here for it. Shout out to Actors Theater.
I love it. Yes.
But I'm good.
Actors Theater, yes. And our visionary, Robert Barry Fleming, who is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you to Emily Tarquin, who is the visionary behind Louisville Sessions, which is so needed in our community. And I'm so excited to be here, being able to interview you on this side of our careers being able to cross, right?
Right.
This is great. So how did you get into music? What made you say, you know what, I can do this?
So, of course, I started off singing in the children's choir at church. My mom was a choir director, so me and my brother had to sing every Sunday, and every other Sunday was a solo. And then as I got into college, it was my first time singing secular music at the Soul Puff open mic, and I was terrified, but I got such a good feedback. I was like, oh my God, I can do this. So let me continue singing. So from there, I think it was like 2009, maybe, was my first time singing secular music. And then from then on, I just been booking and gigging.
Come on, booking and gigging. So, okay, but did you write Feeling Good?
I did write Feeling Good. Okay, so I was
writing, and tell us how you got to Feeling Good and what was the process.
I've always been a little discouraged. I'm a writer. I'm an English teacher, actually. So I love writing. I love poetry and all those things, but I've always been insecure with writing my own stuff because I have other artists in my head and I love what they do. And I'm like, I could never do that. And one day I was in the studio with Joel and Carlos, and they're like, come on, you need to write some music. So we were in the studio for like 2-3 weeks, about 3 days a week to like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. And one day they played me this beat and I was like, okay, let me write to this. And 2 hours later, Feeling Good came up. So it was just that training of getting in and writing and just keep writing until something sticks. And finally that stuck. And here we are.
Mm-hmm. So where did Feeling Good come from? What made you write that?
Child, I was in love. I was in the studio. I was in the studio and I heard the beat and I was like, just thinking about how this person made me feel. And I just let go of any inhibitions, any fears. And I just wrote how I felt at the moment. And then as I began writing and singing it to myself, I'm like, this could be a love letter to yourself too. It doesn't even have to be attached to somebody. So the beginning was love, and then it kind of evolved into like this all-encompassing theme of just feeling good about yourself and how you love yourself and how you see yourself.
Absolutely. And see, I'm feeling inspired.
I was looking for my hat.
You left your hat in here, honey, and I just been in here.
I am
channeling my inner Cicily with this fabulous hat, honey.
You know, I love a hat and a pony. I love a hat and a pony.
You have all the style. So tell us what inspires your style and your creativity to be out of the box. And even as you watch the video in that wonderful venue that you were in, and it looks really familiar too.
Oh my goodness.
Talk to us about your style and how you relate your style into your music and how you've wanted to brand yourself.
Yeah, it makes sense. So when I was younger, I was always heavier than everybody else. And I always felt like I was different than my peers and people at school. And that used to always make me kind of feel bad about myself. And then as I got older, especially in high school, and you start meeting people who are kind of similar to you, have similar interests, that made me embrace myself. So my style is just an expression of myself. And like, I see what I like and I wear it. I don't worry about who got on what or who's wearing this or who's going to like it. I just wear what I wear, and I love bright colors. Yeah. I like things that are not so much form fitting, but just fit me right and flow. And yeah, that's where I get it from. I just think in my head, like, what will look good together? And I just put it on. Sometimes it works. Most time it works. Sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, I just wear what I feel without any holdbacks.
Yes. And I love that about you, that you are able to step into who you are unapologetically without worrying about what people will say and think about it. I mean, what was that? You had on a full tutu. Honey, I said, you better. Listen, it was pink, it was tutus. I said, yes.
Because it's like you just have to be confident in what you're wearing, because literally like what you wear reflects how you feel about yourself.
Absolutely.
So it's like, why would you wear something that you saw somebody else in that might not reflect who you are just because that's the trend? No, why would you want to wear and be yourself?
Exactly. And being yourself gives other people permission to be themselves too.
It's freedom. It's freedom in that place.
Freedom is the new flex, honey. And that's what I've been saying for 2022.
Period. Yes, period.
Flex. All right. So anyway, you and I, we met on the theater scene. And
yes, darling.
Had the privilege of working together on the stage with Dreamgirls. You were Dina to my Effie. And, and then we were in The Color Purple, and you were Suge Avery.
Oh my God, take us back.
Yes, Church Lady Darlene. And so I want to ask you the question, is there a difference between performing on stage as a character in a musical versus being Cicily Bullard, the recording artist? And which one, do you have a preference?
So there is a huge difference. So the challenge with being on stage is that you have to be someone else, right? But the challenge singing and recording for yourself is you have to authentically be yourself. Because I feel like when you're not authentically yourself, when you are a solo artist and when you're presenting your own music, the people are going to feel it. So you, again, just like with my clothing, with my music, I just want to be transparent and I want to be myself and I want to stay in my lane. But I love the theater because I get to act and I get to push myself. Like being Dina Jones, I'm not this dainty little lady. They had to teach me how to walk and talk. And I'm just like, oh, okay, it's a challenge. But I learned so much. And just being on the stage, like I'm thinking about auditioning this weekend for something. But just being on stage just feels like at home. But there's definitely a difference. And the difference is when you, like I said, when you sing and you're a solo artist, you have to authentically be yourself versus on the stage. You're being and you're prepping to be someone else.
Right.
And is there a preference? I love them both equally. Like when I haven't went without one for a long period of time, I'm ready to get back. Like it's been a year. Well, no, we did the Christmas thing, but as in Color Purple, it's been almost a year. And I'm like, okay, I got an itch. I'm ready to get back on stage. Right. So
yes. So do you believe as a recording artist, a performing artist in Louisville, do you believe that we have enough opportunities, especially for recording artists who are producing their own music and want to stay away from covers? Do you think that Louisville has the opportunities, and what can we do to better support our artists?
I definitely think that Louisville has the opportunities. I mean, you have Erica Denise Entertainment that is constantly booking artists. You have different open mics that are here. The one thing you have to do is you just have to be confident in your own music. And I've been guilty of this, just being afraid if people are going to be receptive. Somebody's going to feel it. Like I remember I had a show where I did all B-sides and then some of my original music. And somebody came up to me and said, hey, what was that song you sung? I love that. So even if you're not getting that reaction, the people are still going to get it. And what was the second question you asked? I'm sorry.
What can we do to better support our artists?
Number one is pay people. Yeah. I think that's very important. And that's why I really love Actors Theater and what they're doing, because they have a budget and they pay people. And they pay artists, and that goes a long way. That goes a long way in our confidence. It goes a long way in the quality of what we're able to provide. And also just for the artists, just having that business acumen. Talent can only get you so far, right? You gotta have a nice attitude, and you have to have your business in order. So make sure your social media platforms are up to date, making sure your music has the best quality as you can afford at the time. So just those little things, but yeah.
Right. So how can people find out about what you have going on? You have a whole fashion design company, So we want to know about all of that. We want to know where we can get your music. We want to know about any gigs or anything that you have coming up.
Yes. So, first things first. So you can purchase my merch and my hats at cicilyofficial.com. So it's kind of like a montage of things that I like. So I like fashion. The first thing I released were t-shirts to stop overthinking. And then I released brimless hats. Because I thought they were just cool. So I just put them on the site. So if you want to see all my merchandise, it's cicilyofficial.com. On Facebook, I am Cicily Bullard, Bullard. And that's where I basically post all of my events, like if I'm doing a day party or if I'm on the stage at the theater, or my Instagram, which is Cicily Official. So everything on social media is Cicily Official. And as far as things coming up, I am doing an event this week, but I think it's private, so I can't say it. Yeah, I'm kind of like a free agent right now. I just got out of grad school, so I'm just enjoying my summer right now. So
yes, congratulations.
Thank you. And of course, Feeling Good is on all streaming platforms. And this summer, they are twisting my arm to release more music. So I'm getting more confident about it and release some of the new stuff. So Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, all those platforms.
Awesome. What other musicians in Kentucky should we be listening to?
Musicians in Kentucky. So there is a rapper named Dom Betts. He is one of the best rappers that I've heard out of Louisville, and he's really low key. But he used to be on the scene real heavy before COVID, and he's done a feature for me at a live session. His name is Dom Betts. Who else? Of course, Otis. I used to sing with Otis Jr., the Jesse Lees, dope band, dope musicians. And Zanaya, she just moved to New York though, but her music, her vibe is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Awesome.
What
I think I pronounced her name
wrong. That was at our auditions, your student.
Arane.
Is that her?
Arane? Yes, Arane, one of my students. Oh my God, I'm aging myself. Oh yeah, she's she's awesome. She's awesome. And just I would challenge people to step outside of the box and just pop up at a show that you hear about, because you never know what gems you're gonna find. You never know what type of music you're gonna like. You can say and swear about R&B music, and you'll go to a party that's playing house and you'll fall in love with the artist that you never discovered. So just open yourself up to. That's another way to support the artist.
Absolutely. Thank you, Cicely, so much. I really appreciate you being here with us. Thank you for choosing this fabulous venue to have your video shot in.
Where can people book the venue?
It's private. It's private.
I better not see no live sessions in Erica Denise Studios.
No
Done
more.
it.
You were the only
Reinvent
one.
the wheel. Do it again. Not there.
The first and the last. You all check out Cicily Official. That's spelled SEECEE. I'm just
Please just spell my name right.
Before we leave, I know why you hate that, but names are important. So talk about how you feel about people not spelling
names
correctly.
So first of all, it's not even just about spelling my name. It's just about like doing a self-check. You know, like if I put my name in an email and then you reply and you spell it with an S, you didn't read. You know, it's just, just basic human. Just make sure you spell people's names right, especially if you DoorDash.
Yes.
And your name is on the receipt online.
Starbucks.
Starbucks, they can't worry sometimes, but it's fine.
Yes, I love it. You all, we're going to play Feeling Good one more time. Please stick around and listen to it, watch it, download the music. Please support Cicily and all of her efforts. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank y'all.
Bye.
My name is Cicily, and this is my Louisville Session. feel good about myself. Feel good about myself. Feel good about myself. Way better than if I was down before. You make me feel good about myself. Feel good about myself. Feel good about myself. Way better than if I was by myself. When you catch me staring, it takes my breath away. Will you stay? Could it be I'm imagining this? I doubt it, 'cause energy never lies. And if I ever keep acting yourself, don't get it twisted, this confidence has always been evident. Now she takes me higher, higher. You got me feeling much higher. You add and don't subtract, and I'm so cool with that. Can't wait till we multiply it. One more, no dividing. You know that I like it when you get aggressive, baby. Go slow, go faster. Come closer, let me hold ya, rock the boat, yeah. So like controller, controller. Woo. You make me feel good about myself. Feel good about myself. Feel good about myself. Way better than if I was by myself. You make me feel good about myself. Feel good about myself. Feel good about myself. Yeah, he make me say, ooh, let's go, come on. You make me feel good about myself. Feel good about myself. Feel good about myself. Way better than if I was by myself. You make me feel good about myself. Feel good about myself. Feel good about myself. Way better than if I was by myself. Yeah.
Listen, I was like, ooh.